And good morning carpers, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, after a 4-hour drive and a 200-mile journey, we are down at Cokin Farm on Meadow Lake. As you can see, it's a lovely stunning little lake, probably about 4 acres with 2 islands in it. As you can see, through the middle of them 2 islands, I've got to the left and Lee Boy has got to the right. I believe, so I've been told, there's over 50 30s in here and 3 40s at the right time of the year. There's no catfish in here. So yes, we're both hoping for another PB. As you all know, my PB is 32, Lee Boy's is 30. And so we're both hoping for a 30 pounder each. But yes guys, I'm going to get on my bivvy up. Just got my rods out. Sorry, 2 of my rods. I've got 1 more rod to go. I want to get it under the tree. This place has been hammered recently. There's not been many fish come out. 1 come out this morning, so I just thought I'd rest the swim for a couple of hours, which I've done. But yeah, I'll probably talk about my bait and rigs tomorrow. Basically gone with a fishy type bait, hemp and corn, and some chopped up boilies in with the mix. But yeah, spoke to the bailiff in the shop and they reckon little pink wafters do well. So yes, we are using them. CC Moore NS1 wafters. Anyway guys, we'll see you in a bit. Well, hello carpers, evening time now. Finally managed to get my rods out. As I said before, I wanted to rest the swim for a few hours. This lake, it's not been fishing at all very well. There's been no fish out whatsoever till this morning. There was a couple of fish out, so things are looking promising. But yeah, I've got pretty much to that big tree there, and I've got all that island. Don't know if you can see. It's quite a lot. I literally stuck a solid PVA bag underneath that willow tree because that looks really promising. That was a little pink wafter, a solid bag with some mainline spod and pellet mix, and I put inside that some Scopex goo. So I've got that under that willow tree with the boat. And literally down here to my left, there's apparently there's no gravel in here or nothing. There's no features in the water, but I had a little lead about in the margin, and I found a nice big gravel spot. So yeah, I literally naked line, you know, tail rubber, lead clip. That's it. Literally slack line to that. Literally a little boilie over the top. See if we can wangle something out during the night. And my last one, I didn't want to be too obvious and do what everyone else is doing and have all 3 of my rods tight to the island. So I've sort of come back a little bit, probably 3/4 of the way out to basically the middle of the screen. 11.5 wraps, literally marked it out nice and clean. Literally put 5 spoms out of hemp, corn, boilie, crushed boilie and boilie crumb. Literally, yeah, just put that out, and over the top I've done a little runny rig with a pink pop-up, ISO green pop-up, because apparently pink works really well in here. So yeah, that's what we've gone for. As you can see guys, this is an absolutely stunning lake. This is the little two-part adventure, my little Dorset adventure. And then 48 hours on this lake, which is Meadow Lake, and then we're heading over to Oaks Lake to do another 48 hours. Like I said, there's no catfish in here, so we ain't going to get pestered by them. But over in Oaks, there is catfish. But let's not talk about Oaks Lake because that's going to come up in part 2. So yeah, this lake is absolutely stunning. There's not many people on. Probably there's 2 to my left, 2 or 3 to my right, and then as you can see between them 2 islands there is 3 people over there fishing. So yes guys, the fish haven't given anything away yet. So what do? We're going to sit on our rods for tonight. I'm going to wake up, I'm going to set my alarm really early in the morning, and I'm going to see what's about. I'm going to see if there's anything showing, anything moving, and we'll go from there. But until then guys, I'm going to crack open a beer because I'm on a holiday. I'm going to crack open a beer, get some food down me, and hopefully bag a fish. See you later guys, tight lines wherever you're fishing. See you later. Good morning carpers, and what a stunning morning it looks out there, but looks can be deceiving because it was absolutely freezing last night. Woke up this morning, everything was frozen, big fog rolling across the top of the water, but it looked absolutely lovely. No fish to be had unfortunately. Ended up falling asleep quite early last night. But tactics for today, I'm going to leave them out for next couple, 2-3 hours, see what happens. Not seen any movement, no shows or nothing, so I've got nothing really to go on. So I've been using 3 different tactics, but I think today I'm going to bring one in and stick one out on a zig, because I don't think anyone else is using zigs. Nothing's coming out off the bottom, so we're going to stick one out, isn't it, on the zig. Going to stick the marker float out soon and see what the depth's like, and then stick a zig on the top 3rd half of the lake. As for zig fishing here, you're not allowed any foam, any plastic baits or nothing, so I'm going to have to use a trim down pop-up. I'll go from there. Hopefully, apparently this is a daytime water, so keep our fingers crossed. But it is lovely to be here. I'm going to sign off and I'll speak to you soon. Good mid-morning carpers. Having a little rethink. Just going with another little solid bag out. Little 10 by 14 mil wafter. The old CC Moore NS1. And like I said, all this little steel pellet that I've got lead in there. Just going with this little pellet in the solid PVA bag. Gonna give that a go for now. But yeah, reeled all my rods in. Had a little mark about in a couple of spots just so I could get the depth sort of thing. It's 7.5 foot right out into the middle, and to my left was 8.5 foot. So I've put a zig out in the middle at 5 foot with a little ISO cream pop up on. As I said, you can't use foam or plastics in here. And my left hand rod has gone tight to them reeds that I showed you yesterday as I possibly could. And this one, I'm not sure, probably going to get it in the middle, tight to the island, because I didn't have one that way of the island yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to get these rods out. Fingers crossed for a bite, but if not, it's lovely to be here. See you in a bit. Carpers, we're now going into our last evening on Meadow. Nothing to be had. The whole lake has not had anything. Quite strange. But we've changed tactics. The bailiff, he apparently said stick a lot of bait out and you know, sit on it. So, because everyone's been putting little bits of bait out, so probably chucked out about 2 or 3 kilo boilie on the spot. Got marker float out there, scattered it around, spommed out probably a couple of kilos spod mix as well, and literally put solid bags. I'm fishing 2 rods on one spot. Yeah, solid bag on you know, either end. Only like 7 or 8 foot apart, I suppose, but at the same distance. But yes, we're going to get some grub soon because they've just opened a new cafe, so we're going to probably go up and get some food. They do deliver the food to here, but I want a nice, fresh, hot meal, you know, so I'm going to order it and then go up and get it. But yes, guys, we are over on Oaks Lake next from tomorrow midday. If I don't catch on here, I'm probably going to roll here and Oaks into one big flog because I don't really want to put out another vlog where I'm not catching. But I'm feeling pretty confident for tonight because it's been quite warm, so hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning it's going to produce. Anyway, I'm going to sign off and I'll see you soon, hopefully with a fish. If not, I'll see you in the morning with a nice cup of tea. See you later. Well, good morning, carpers. It wasn't as cold last night, but as you can see, there's a nice mist on top of the water. It looks absolutely stunning. It's quite strange because when I look at the left side, the mist's going that way, and I look at the right side and the mist's going that way. It's strange. But unfortunately, no fish to be had. It's quite strange. This lake's been, it's been turned off for the last week or so. But it is what it is. Obviously the wrong time of the year. But onwards and upwards. We're on to Oak next. Hopefully that's producing some fish. Went around there last night, had a little look around just to get a feel of the place. Didn't really chat to anyone because you have to sort of go through a gate and then go all the way around the lake, and I couldn't be asked for that. So yeah, we had a little look around. Looks a little bit smaller than this, but I think there's like less 30s in there, but there's a couple of bigger fish in there, and there's catfish in there. So if we don't catch a carp, we're going to try our hardest to get a catfish out. So yes. But yes, guys, it's been really nice to get down here. Been itching to get down to Cocoon Farm since last year. But I will be back, and I will be back on this lake. I ain't going to let this lake defeat me. It's 7:30 in the morning now. I've got to be off at 12, but I'm going to be off at 11 because I want to go and have a shower and that. But yes, guys, let's see what happens in the next couple of hours. Well, carpers, that's it for Meadow Lake. Join me over on Oaks Lake where we're going to do another 48 hours. Got anything to say about this lake, Lee boy?
Yeah, I won't be fishing it again.
Hey, say it again.
I won't be fishing it again.
This was your recommendation, mate.
Well, it's a tricky lake. It's still early days, isn't it, in the season?
Yeah, it's been too cold, isn't it? Really cold.
First night was, what was it, -1, -2?
Well, yeah, we woke up to everything frozen, didn't we?
Frozen, yeah. So, but no, it's a tricky lake. If we'd have had one, brilliant, but it's not the end of the world, is it?
No.
So 48 hours on Oak.
That's it. We're going to go up to Oak now. We've had a few little tips on spots to fish, so see you in a bit. Yes, carpers, we are back. Had something to eat, used the facilities, had a nice shower, feel nice and fresh, ready to go for another 48 hours. And here we are on Oaks Lake. Turn this camera around and I'll show you it. So yes guys, this is the bit of water that I've got. I've literally got that island, that is my swim. And Lee Boy, who's next to me, has got from the point of that island and all that little bay round there. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a few trees dotted about. I.e. one tree there. I'm going to have a bait there. I've been told to put one. Probably that tree there and that tree there. I've been told to fish tight to it, but I'm not going to go too tight. Probably going to go a rod length off, maybe half a rod length. But yes, this is the lake. Hopefully we're going to have a fish out of here. What I've heard, there's been a few fish coming out, so fingers crossed guys, we're going to have some fish to show you, whether it be me, Alex or Lee Boy. It doesn't matter who has a fish, it would just be nice to show you guys a fish. Alright, I'm going to actually get these rods out and I'll speak to you soon. Well carpers, as you all know, me, Lee Boy and Alex have just done 48 hours on Meadow Lake and unfortunately we blanked. So we've come over to Oak Lake and literally put this middle rod out to the island and literally within 5-10 minutes there we go guys, absolutely buzzing with this, and I'm just glad the old Dorset Carper and the old Salisbury Alex can witness it for me.
Salisbury Slinger.
The Salisbury Slinger, absolutely buzzing with this. Come on, an orange gooed up, nut flavoured wafter. I'll show you the other side. There we go, is the other side guys. Welcome back, carpers. It's been a couple of hours since that fish, but absolutely buzzing to have had that fish. Yeah, got my left hand rod out, got my right hand rod out, literally put that middle rod out. Like I said, that was a good up nuts wafter. I literally put a scoop of spod mix in the boat hopper, laid the rig on top with the orange nuts, and literally I just got some outrageous orange goo and just squirted it in the hopper, and I thought, wow, nothing else is working. Try something new over here, and literally within 5 minutes it screamed off. Didn't even have a chance to put my bivvy up. Absolutely buzzing with that fish. Hopefully good sign of things to come. We've got the wind blowing in our corner. Lee boy's he hasn't had a fish yet, but there's been plenty of shows over his rods and in his marginal area. So yes, hopefully. I think Oak has done a few fish. I think there was a girl over in the corner before we come. She had 2 fish out. People over the back, I think there was a couple of fish come out, so it's looking more promising than Meadow. But yeah, not sure. I think it's going to get a little bit colder in the morning. But yeah, we've had a fish. We've got a fish for you guys. Hopefully there's going to be some more. Alright, I'm going to get that kettle on. Probably crack open a beer, and I'll see you in a bit. There we go, carpers. That's dinner tonight. Some of the lovely food that gets delivered to you on the bank from Coking Farm. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Had burger and chips last night. Now we've got lasagna, chips and garlic bread. Can't wait to tuck into this. I'm going to wash it down with a beer. Lovely. See you later.
Just off the point of that island, like literally the limit between mine and your boundary. So yeah, I had one off of there earlier, but nothing. So I brung it back in, stuck on an orange. I'm sure this is pretty much on the orange hook bait. I think.
Yeah, boy.
And yeah, I just put it a little bit closer to the island. So yeah, we've seen quite a few show, haven't we? Just not wanting to go into your swim.
That first one got back there.
He's plodding around, mine. It's always hard to say what size they are, though, isn't it?
Well, I said my one, it was 5 really good built. Lumpy.
Oh, he's taking some lunges now, look. It's always a bit iffy when you're using barbless hooks as well. Always, I don't know. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As luck would have it, oh, £28. Buzzing, just off the island. Little orange pop up on a Ronnie rig. I was getting a bit disheartened today, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So
How big?
£28. Same as you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, buzzing.
Done.
Absolutely buzzing.
Stunning fish, that is.
Yeah. It's only £5 off my PB mirror as well. Nice.
Excellent, well done. And good morning, carpers. Nothing through the night, unfortunately. What a lovely morning it is. Yesterday I put all 3 rods out on 3 different spots. Obviously 3 different tactics, 3 different rigs to see what I was going to produce, but obviously only the middle rod produced for me. So I'm going to bring them in shortly, and they're all going to go out on exactly the same rigs. That one that Lee Boy had, yeah, that come out on that was an orange, little 12mm orange pop-up, so they seem to be liking the orange. But yes, nothing through the night for but all 3 of us. But in the last 2 or 3 hours, there's been, to the left of us, 5 fish come out, I believe. Yeah, 5 fish. Biggest of 24. The rest were doubles. So yes, hopefully the fish are going to start coming on the feed. They seem to be coming out a lot more now. So yes, got another 24 hours to go, but we've had a fish. What a stunning fish Lee Boy had. That stunning 28 mirror. Quite strange actually. I've had a 28 common, he's had a 28 mirror. All off that island to the back. But yes guys, I'm going to stick the kettle on. I'm going to tie some rigs up. I'll show you the rig. In fact, I'll show you the rig now. 2 secs, just wait there. Basically, just, you can see that little box standard rig. Little size 6 curve shank barbless hook. Just 25 soft coated braid. A little anti-tangle sleeve. That's it. Splice my own lead-free lead core. That's what I had the fish out on. So yeah, we're going to put all 3 of them out on that, tight to the island again, and see what happens. Did get told that bite times between 2 and 4, but there's been a lot of fish out in the last couple of hours. So right, we'll see you soon. We'll catch up with you soon, guys. I'm pretty confident we are going to have another fish between us, definitely. It'd be nice to see Alex get a fish, so we can go over there and do a little video for him. But until then, guys, we'll see you soon. Well, carpers, here we go again. I think there's some truth in this outrageous orange goo, because there we go, £29 Oak Lake mirror. Literally just had a recast. Yeah, put some goo in the hopper on the boat, and it's probably an hour tops. Lovely £29 mirror. Absolutely buzzing with this. To do 48 hours on Meadow and totally blank, and to come on here and get 2 high 20s is unreal. Hopefully we'll have more to come. Good evening, carpers. And what a stunning view we've got going into our last evening on Coking Farm. Absolutely stunning. Nothing else to report, but there's been a few fish out over the course of the day. Obviously I've had that 29-pounder, absolutely stunning mirror that was. Our Alex, who was a few pegs down, he's now moved on to this lake, which is Long Lake, so try and nick a bite. Poor old Alex has been on since Sunday, so 5 nights on the bounce with no fish. But yeah, me putting that orange goo into the hopper on the bait boat seems to have worked, but it's only worked for quick bite. Once I've had that bite, it's not worked again, so I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. I'm going to probably wake up early, redo three of the rods just to try and nick a bite, but if not, we've got to be off at 12, so probably come 10 o'clock I'll do one last change of the rods just to try and nick another quick bite. There's absolutely loads of fish in here that can beat my PB, so I'm aiming for a PB, but if we can walk away with just catching these 2 high 20s, I'll be over the moon. Alright, I'm going to get back to the bivvy, enjoy this sunset, and then just enjoy this view for the last evening in Dorset. See you later, carpers. I'll see you in the morning. And good morning, carpers. What a stunning morning it is out there. Although it looks quite sunny, everything was frozen. The old Meadow's had a big sheet of ice on it. I had to get it all out and chuck it in the water. But yeah, what a stunning morning it is. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Just redone 2 of my rods, what I've had fish on, because it seems to be getting quick bites on them when I've cast it out originally. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to leave it a couple of hours. Got to be off at 12, so I'll probably leave it till 10 o'clock, and I'll redo them rods again just to try and nick a quick bite. Like, just seems strange because the only 2 fish that I've had have been literally like an hour after a recast. So we're going to try and replicate that again. So you never know. Guys. We might nick a quick bite before we go. But it's been an absolutely amazing time down here. Stunning, gorgeous lakes. The actual complex is really nice. So yeah, so I thought we'd give you a little update. Unfortunately, Alex hasn't had anything. I haven't had anything else, and Lee Boy hasn't had anything. But yeah, I'm gonna stick the kettle on, have a brew, watch the water, have a little slow pack down. And if you don't see me before, you'll see me on the little outro. Tight lines, guys. Welcome back, carpers. Unfortunately, no more fish to be had for the 3 of us. But it's been a wicked time here on Cokin Farm. And it's been nice to catch up with Lee Boy, and also to catch up with Alex, who we met up on Woodlands last year. So it was nice to meet up with him again. So yeah, 2 fish from me, a 28 and a 29. A 28 for Lee Boy, that lovely stunning mirror, and unfortunately for Alex, he didn't have no fish. But stay tuned, guys, because next time we will be with Tony at Jimmy's Lake, which is in Essex, Basildon Way. But yeah, we're there, we're going for some carp, but there's also some big catfish in there. So I'm going to have 1 out in the cats, 1 out in the carp, and excellent. Right, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for all your views and support, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks at Jimmy's Lake. See you later.